Trying to figure out to distill a movie down into what it really is about. With this movie, tennis is kind of the catalyst for a family that's got quite a bit of dysfunction to come together in surprising ways, and I think it's reaffirming. It's not nothing. It's not like everything's tied up in a bow at the end, but it just, you realize that you can have family and love, and that is all you really have at the end of the day. And any movie that convincingly sort of makes you realize that again, or enhances your understanding of that, what I think is a basic truth of life, that your friends and your family and that generosity of spirit and love you have of them is really all that there is that's important. So I think this movie does that, and I think it'll make you feel good and maybe learn a little something about your own life, and make you laugh really hard, and make you really nervous about what's going to happen, because it's a really good sports movie. I play this character named Darren Price, who's the younger brother of Jimmy Price, who's played by Jeremy Sisto. And Darren is kind of a loser in the top of the movie. He's a substitute teacher. He doesn't have a girlfriend. He lives in a crappy apartment. He has nothing in his life that is exciting him or carbonating him in any way. And along comes his brother, who he really hates, and he gives him an opportunity to play doubles with him again. And through basically jumping off the cliff and saying, all right, I'll do something to get me out of this rut, he kind of rediscovers an excitement for life and what is important to him. We've been just having a blast with each scene, because you have the freedom to screw up. You can take it anywhere you want to go. There's opportunities to improvise, and you're working with just fantastic actors. Joshua Rush, who plays Little Barry, is this little phenom kid who's so funny, and then Jeremy Sisto is a completely lunatic mad genius and is so good playing my brother Jimmy Price. So every scene, this has been a dream job, and Jake Harris, the director, has let us really feel like we're a part of the creative process. So I think there's a lot of stuff that'll be in the movie that wasn't really planned for, but just works because everyone kind of knows their characters so well, and we've been given the freedom to sort of explore. I've watched Roger Federer and Nadal and Djokovic and all these incredible tennis players for the last 10 years, and on some level I think I thought I looked like them. And then the first day I was hitting, and I asked the guy to play back some of the footage of me hitting, and it was the worst feeling in the world, because I realized just how bad I looked. And so I ended up just watching myself and realizing a lot of things, and thank God that first scene was very beginning, so I could work on basically just looking more like a pro when you hit. It's really fun to just play a scene with a brother where on the surface there's so much conflict and not getting along, but you can still see this bond and love underneath it. And I think we get that in this. And I also think that what's really been fun, and where a lot of the comedy is mined, is how immature you just regress when you're with your brother. When I'm with my many siblings, I think I turn into a 12-year-old just automatically the moment I enter the door. And there's a lot of that in this too. I think Jimmy is sort of caught in age 17, and And over the course of the movie, not to give too much away, but I think you start to see Darren, in a good way, regress back to some of the joy of childhood. A lot of the characters I played in the past are guys that, it's not too hard for them to get women. It's been really fun to play a guy who's pretty terrible with women, or he's just so in love with Amy's character, Heather, that he can't really function around her, and that's been really fun to be very shy. And yeah, it's just a sweet love story amongst it all.